As the sun cascades over Dadaab's hostile landscape, the fight for survival has never been so vital. Thousands of refugees continue to trickle in weekly, fleeing from neighboring countries due to civil war and famine, in search of food, shelter, security, and most importantly, hope. Hope for a new beginning and a better future for their families. This grave humanitarian crisis and the need to provide these persons of concern and asylum-seeking population with access to life-changing information and much-needed services led to the ideation of the Integrated Refugee Information System, better known as Irise.
The absence of a centralized and coordinated information system has created a space where each and every organization has its own channels that it usually passes information to the community. The different channels, however good it might have been, created an information overload as well as unreliable and unverified informations that are usually passed to the community. Norwegian Refugee Council, having analyzed and having implemented access to information on basic essential services for the last 2 years, have come up with the idea of Integrated Refugee Information System in order to coordinate and centralize the informations that are usually shared or disseminated to the refugee community to ensure that whatever the refugees receive as an information is not only very viable, but has been coordinated and has been verified by the humanitarian actors.
Birthed by the Norwegian Refugee Council and supported by its key partners FilmAid Kenya, Terre des Hommes and the International Rescue Committee, this pilot project's aim is to accurately disseminate crucial information on basic services and connecting vulnerable communities through utilizing digital and unconventional methods that provide access to non-traditional, remote, effective, and cost-efficient communication options.
TDH, IRC, NRC, you will have the FilmAid International.
Each stakeholder plays an essential role in the success of the project.
IRC is bringing in Julisha.info, which is a digital two-way communication platform supporting refugees to access information about services and assistance to them. So by digital, I mean we run a Julisha.info website where we write articles about services, duties and entitlements of refugees in Kenya, explaining basic concepts and the way of their lives here in the camp. That is done in 4 languages, that is English, Swahili, Somali and Arabic. The platform is also supported by a very vibrant Facebook page where we share opportunities, information about activities that the refugees in the camp care about. And we recently introduced WhatsApp where they can ask questions about services and assistance, and we have a team on ground that responds within at least 24 hours.
With close consultation with the community structures, TDH have established 45 decentralized help desks across the 3 camps. That is in Ifo, Dagahli and Hagardera, and 8 others in the host community, with the aim of bringing services closer to the community, as well as strengthening emergency child protection services. The help desk operates from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and they are strategically located near social areas such as water points, or rather tap stands, and market areas, health posts, in order to make information more accessible to the community. The community-based help desk generally serves as an awareness point where not only TDH but partners can directly engage and interact with the community, or rather the beneficiaries, to give feedback on non-CP related issues.
FilmAid Kenya uses a multi-channel communication approach. One of them is the public address announcement that we do at the block level. This is where actually FilmAid will bond a vehicle, a speaker on top of the vehicle. Then they will announce information based on health, education, and actually protection and also durable solutions. The other actually channel mode of communication that we use is the radio spots. These are and the radio spots are pre-recorded audio messages that is being played at the radio station, at the radio center, and that is the radio gargar. The other mode of communication that we do actually is the radio and interactive radio shows. Those actually we have the partner on board at the radio center, and we will also have the community call in, whereby they will, and the partners will pass the information to the community, and then the community then will ask questions based on the topic that. Then the partner, who are also expert in those fields, will give feedback to the callers. The other thing that we do is AVDN, Affiliate Virtual Distribution Network, whereby we form a WhatsApp group. Then we invite people who have smartphones and they are into WhatsApp. Then we share a kind of content whereby people will watch, the participants will watch, and then they will have an in-depth discussion with the partners who are also on board in the WhatsApp group.
The Irise project seeks impactful community engagement that maximizes communication with communities to ensure a community-led intervention through trust building with communities. Not only is this approach more efficient for service providers, but it's also a more dignified approach to the tailoring of community solutions.
We have monthly awareness forums and with various community groups, for example, the Health Committee, WASH Committee, Food Advisory Committee, Elderly Disability Inclusion Committee, to share and discuss general current emerging issues, as well as providing feedback on issues that are affecting children across the camp. This enables TDH to create awareness based on the issues discussed, as well as responding to child protection needs at the community level. TDH also carries out accountability feedback sessions for various community structures and community groups, where they can discuss feedback on the progress of the project, challenges, what worked, what didn't work, areas to improve on, and so on. And TDH also has a free toll number where the population can have access any time of the day and the night.
The key to our programming is healthcare services, women protection and empowerment, and nutrition services. We are closer to those populations, but there are other organizations under the Irise program that are also closer to other key populations like persons with disability, elderly persons, children protection services. And when we bring together all these organizations and we work together to provide the Integrated Refugee Information Service, then we'll be able to scale and also impact on the lives of as many people as possible.
Affiliate and its partners will engage the advisory committees. We have 15 advisory committees in Dagahale, we have 15 advisory committees in Ifo, and we also have 18 advisory committees in Hagadera. There are a total of 48 advisory committees. Now, the advisory committee comprises of the block leaders, women, religious leaders, and also youth, not forgetting the people living with disabilities. The other people are the listenership groups. These are a group of people that we have equipped them with a set of radio. They actually disseminate an audio messages on health, education, and protection, and also durable solutions. Each member actually will mobilize 10 other participants during the sessions, so that they can also engage the participant and then get feedback from the participant, and we did the same feedback is the feedback that we share with our partners. The other people are the COPs. The COPs are the community-owned resource persons. These are a set of groups that we have equipped them with a set of TV. And when the other group is actually disseminating an audio information, this group now is disseminating a visual information.
The Irise project has experienced a myriad of challenges, but going forward, the key stakeholders hope to invest more time and resources in the project by sourcing for the much-needed funding to implement the project fully, while seeking new collaborations and strengthening existing partnerships.
NRC will most likely consider the opportunities of licensing other actors in Dadaab. For instance, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, and any other willing partner that intends to cooperate with NRC in the implementation of the Irise project. Therefore, there is high likelihood that the humanitarian actors in Dadaab will most likely partner with NRC in the implementation of Irise project.
There is also need for continuous community engagement with persons of concern and need for more tenacious partner awareness creation on information methodologies and solutions.
The other aim that the Irise project intends to achieve for the refugee community as well as the host community in Dadaab is to create a personalized support for the complex programs that are being implemented here. This personalized information will not only enhance the catering of the individual's need, but rather will create a coordinated effort among the agencies to ensure that the refugee preferences in terms of the kind of information they need to receive are utmostly considered and highly maintained.
The Irise pilot project has rekindled hope in the lives of the refugee and asylum-seeking populations by creating a one-stop shop for information. This has added value and increased access to services to their day-to-day lives and has also led to the adoption of reliable, seamless feedback mechanisms that aim to protect, educate, empower, serve, and improve the quality of life of the most afflicted refugees.